Hey everyone, welcome back to Cool's Paranormal Studio. This week we have a unique episode as we compare and contrast our experiences between our most recent and first experience of Jurassic World, the exhibition. We have not yet done something like this, but we figured you may like to see what's new, what's changed, and what is gone within the exhibition. Yes, obviously one change is location, as we first saw this at the Field Museum in Chicago, Illinois, and most recently we saw it at the National Western Complex here in Denver, Colorado. But obviously it's a traveling exhibit, so that is to be expected. So let's begin. The first new dinosaur we are going to talk about is the Stygimoloch. Obviously the first time we saw the exhibition, Fallen Kingdom had not yet come out. This one quickly became a group favorite, even if it's just a juvenile Pachycephalosaurus. Second is the array of baby dinosaurs. We actually saw 3 here in Denver, and these are really neat, especially for younger audiences. It allows them the opportunity to get up close and even pet some dinosaurs. In Denver, we saw a baby pteranodon, which is not a dino, a baby Parasaurolophus, and Bumpy. Bumpy is from Camp Cretaceous, and it was very cool to see the Netflix series included. Another new addition was the Raptor Squad. While Blue was seen both times, to also see Echo, Delta, and Charlie was really cool, especially when paying homage to the scene from Jurassic World. There was also more Jurassic-inspired vehicles this time. One of the most noticeable changes is in the designs of the returning dinosaurs themselves. The original time the dinosaurs looked a lot more like the Walking with Dinosaurs stage show. This time they were much closer to their on-screen counterparts. First, the Brachiosaurus. This shows the perhaps more accurate model from the original exhibition, with the more screen-accurate Brachiosaurus from the new one. Another subtle change was in the design of the Parasaurolophus babies in the incubator, again sporting a more Jurassic-esque design. Blue as well looked more screen-accurate, though this is probably the most subtle change among these dinosaurs, but this time there was also an actual person as a trainer. The Indominus once again looked more screen-accurate, with the original looking more like its concept art rather than the film itself. How Indominus was portrayed was also different, as it was showed wandering and in some cases being fed within its enclosure, where in the original it is portrayed as an escaped monster with sounds of gunfire being heard. To not sound like a broken record, but the Tyrannosaurus again was portrayed much more screen accurate. I think this was the most disappointing thing the first time, as the design of Rexy is so iconic. The basics of how Rexy is portrayed is the same wandering along the fence, roaring, but no moving of a truck, and this time people trying to unlock the gate to help us get out of harm's way. Going into the exhibition this time, knowing the designs were much more screen accurate, I was very interested to see how the Pachyrhinosaurus was portrayed. Would it be the same, replaced by Sinoceratops, or Triceratops? The answer was neither, as it was simply no longer part of the exhibition. I think this was definitely my biggest disappointment this time. Another dinosaur missing was the adult Parasaurolophus. While we gained the young Parasaurolophus that kids could interact with, we also lost a beautiful adult, which being one of the few dinosaurs featured in all the movies, it was actually a pretty surprising cut. A final dinosaur gone this time was the Stegosaurus. It originally was part of the Gyrosaur Valley, but like the other two, was missing this time. A final thing gone was the mini fossils we saw in Chicago. A part of me thinks that was more because, that one was located at the Field Museum, so obviously they were able to use some more of their fossils, where this one was just at the National Western Complex. So is Jurassic World the exhibition worth the second trip? The answer probably depends on your level of love for the series and dinosaurs in general. Personally, I think it was worth it, especially because it has evolved, no pun intended, so much since our first time. To see more screen-accurate designs was so cool. I only wish, like in Chicago, you had more time to explore, but we definitely enjoyed both experiences and really can't wait to see how this one evolves in the future.
Thank you for joining us on our latest episode. Perhaps we'll do more comparison videos in the future, and if we do, a link will appear to the left. To see more about what we're doing here at Cool's Paranormal, click that link to your right. And don't forget to hit that like and give us a subscribe. And let us know, have you been to Jurassic World, the exhibition? And if so, what was your favorite part?